Are Black American women only good for a fun time? Now, for my ladies, before you start attacking me, do not let the title of this video actually get you upset. This is actually coming from watching one of these Passport Bros videos where it was a live stream they did, and I just took down a couple of the talking points that he was hitting on, and I just want to break this stupidity down. So let's go ahead and get into it. Hey, Jason, have you been watching the channel? You've been seeing me you saw me as I started out on my expat life in Panama, moved to Colombia. And now you've seen me as I've started my journey throughout Africa. I'm now currently residing with permanent residence in Lusaka, Zambia. And just been showing you not only how beautiful Africa is, but also been shedding back some of the layers as I've been sharing some of the secrets that helped me have a happy, healthy relationship that lasted for over 15 years until my late wife, Cece, passed away. And so let's go ahead and get into today's video. Now, I know this is a triggering title. However, you see I'm laughing. Like, don't take this too serious. And please leave any comments you have down below in the bottom, because if these are the talking points of some of the guys in America, there's no hope for some relationships. I'm just going to be honest with you because, man. So the guy said American Black women are only good for a fun time, meaning they're only good for sex. And I 100% disagree with that. I still believe a lot of they're calling themselves black men, but a lot of these black boys are in the dating scene and they're going after these Instagram models, OnlyFans models, people that are in the sex industry, and they're expecting some kind of submissive woman that's going to cook and clean for. I don't get it. It's insanity to me. I'm just going to be honest. It makes no sense whatsoever. I'm going to keep saying this over and over again. You're not going to find your marriage, your soulmate. You're not going to find much good things in a nightclub. It's not saying that good people don't go to clubs every once in a while to relax and unwind. But I'm telling you, the odds of two good people coming together and a place full of chaos, people with not good intentions, isn't going to happen. The odds are just stacked against you. And so it's like, instead of trying to beat the odds, why not just go to where the odds are in your favor? And so one of the first talking points he said was, I have a few written down, I'm gonna just skip around. Black women don't need a man in America. And let me just say this, like, one of the things that I think a lot of problems with a lot of black men and black women in America is they feel someone needs to have them. You do not want a person that needs you. Like, let's be very clear. Like, we're in the year 2024. Like, people need to be independent. You need to be able to think for yourself. You need to be able to provide for yourself. Why should a woman need a man in 2024? This isn't the cave ages. We're not under the rule of thumb anymore. Like, let's stop this barbaric thinking. Oh, a woman needs a man. You want a woman that wants you as her man. Those two things are not the same at all. One of the things that I loved about Cece was she didn't need me. She had a higher education than me. She made good money for herself. She wanted to be with me. And this is where I think a lot of black guys go wrong. They don't want to find a woman that wants them. They want to use whatever little power they have, whether it's they're making a little bit of money or they're looking good, and feel like a woman being supposed to be like, oh, bow down, I need you. You need to be the man for me. Let's stop this stupidness. And for my other grown black men to be watching the channel, drop some comments down below, because it's time. Guys need to start schooling guys on what's right and wrong, and this nonsense that some of these passport bros are talking about. Now, I know I talk negative of passport bros, but I will say this little caveat. There are a few good passport bros out there. Some of them are putting out really good information, but if you're a passport bro, you need to clean up your community. Stop letting everybody just call themselves a passport bro because they picked up a passport and they're black or they're a guy, whatever their qualifications are. These guys that are out here just traveling around from different countries looking for, let me see, what's the proper way to say it? Women in economic situations to where they can use their little bit of dollars to sleep with them. I'm sorry, you don't have nothing to say. And the person who talked about this is the same person that was proud the only STI they got while going through Colombia, Dominican Republic, and I believe Brazil was chlamydia. You're disgusting, dude. You are disgusting. Like, let's be for real here. You're just disgusting. And you're trying to give other men advice on how to date. Learn how to date a woman instead of having to pay for it. Just want to say that. And so you don't want a woman that needs you. You want a woman that wants you. A woman that wants you is a woman that you can build with. A woman that needs you is going to be someone that's there for economic gain or some type of gain towards her. Like, I don't understand why in 2024 this has to be broken down, but you want a woman that wants you. The same way is a woman doesn't want a man that needs her. She wants a man that wants her. When you want someone, you go the extra mile for them. When you need someone, you get very comfortable. And this is one of the biggest problems I keep seeing over and over again. People are trying to force people who need someone to be in their life instead of finding someone that wants someone in their life. Because when you want, that someone is going to be a companion. It's going to help multiply your life. Like, if you're needing someone, you can just add to their life. You can't multiply to their life. Just think about that. The next thing he said was, black women will lie and call the police on you and take your money. People need to quit watching too much TV. Stop watching Snapped and all of these stupid shows out here that's saying how women are crazy, men are cheaters. Stop watching this dumb stuff. Like, one of the best things that I feel that I did was about 15 years ago, I just quit watching TV. I got rid of the cable in my house before it was cool to have streaming sites, all of those things. And I was like, you know what, if I want to watch something, I will pull it up on the internet, watch that one show. I don't just let TV just go on autoplay anymore. This just makes zero sense. I have never had any issues of being lied on, had the police called on me. Like, what type of women are you messing with? Like, people have to start really answering these questions and asking these questions to some of these people giving information out here. Like, as just a regular guy who wants to find a relationship, if you believe black women in America are just going to lie on you and call the police on you, take your money, what the hell are you doing? Are you abusive? Maybe they should be calling the police on you. If you putting your hands on women, they should call the police on you. If you're financially abusive, maybe they should get a divorce and take half your money. Like, use some common sense here. We're talking about relationships. Some of you out here are making a relationship into as if you're trying to build the next satellite or the next rocket ship to go to Mars or something. Like, it's not that serious. Like, nothing is new in a relationship. Start reading relationship books. Start reading self-help books, because if this is one of your talking points, you might need to go see a psychiatrist or a psychologist and talk some things out. Because I feel like this is coming from people who have underlying trauma from other issues growing up, maybe with their mother growing up, maybe abandonment, maybe seeing something happen with their father. You are not seeing this on a day-to-day basis. And do not use these TV shows or use these reality shows as, oh, well, here's my proof. Most reality shows are scripted anyway. They're not real. Like, come on, people. Like, we're talking about real life here. And we got to stop this. And let me know if you disagree with me on any of this, or if this is your common, if you're dealing with this on a common nature. Because then my question is, where is your dating pool at? Where are you picking people to go date? Are you at the liquor store somewhere, or Like, where are you finding people? Like, it doesn't make any sense. This is, when I hear these type of talking points, in my mind, it takes me back to the memory of being a child and seeing people high on drugs. Like, literally, when I hear people say stuff like this, I'm like, you might be high on drugs. What are you smoking or using or abusing? Because you might need to go get some self-help or go to a treatment clinic. Then one of the other talking points was Black American women hate Black American men. No, he said Black American women hate Black men and want only white men. And now I'm writing it exactly as he said it. So just to clean it up to a little bit better English. Black American women apparently hate all Black men and just want to be with white men. I don't see that. I see tons of Black American women that want to build a Black loving family. I have cousins. I have my sisters. I have sisters that are of friends of mine. When I was in the United States 2 years ago, the last time, I was meeting Black women, no problem. And like I was explaining to them, like, hey, my wife just passed away. Like, I'm not on the market right now. I'm in grievance. And they gave me condolences and we went on our happy way. Like, where are y'all talking to women at? Like, are y'all like on swirl.com or something? Like, where it's Black women who just want to be with white men? Like, then that's their preference. Like, that's okay. But to generically say Black women hate Black men, that's just a lie. It's a lie. There's nothing true about it. We have to stop these stupid narratives and stop bashing Black women about this. Like, and please let me know if you're a Black woman. Let me know in the comments. Like, is any of this true that I'm touching on so far? Because everything that I heard was just stupid. I'm gonna be honest with you. The guy talked for over an hour. I still have the video playing because this is gonna probably be like 4 or 5 videos. I'm gonna write out this one video because it's just dumb. Then one of the other things he said is Black women, they waste your time. Now, this is pretty funny coming from him because in one of his other videos, he was complaining about women in Colombia and Dominican Republic. Oh, they just waste your time. They say they're going to show up on a date and don't show up. And now he's saying the same thing about Black American women. And this goes hand in hand with this next statement that he made. Foreign women have more respect for a Black man. I believe one of the most respectful things you can do is show up and be on time. So to say Black women, they waste your time, then you're saying in some of your other videos, foreign women in these certain countries waste your time. How can they waste your time and have more respect for you at the same time? This is just a complete contradiction. It makes zero sense. And this other thing of like, oh, if you're a Black American man just going overseas, the foreign women are going to be throwing themselves and fighting for you. No. You're still going to have to be able to talk to them. You're still going to have to be able to show you're some caliber of a man. Like, nobody wants a bum. And no woman wants somebody who's just completely broke. Like, let's be real. Like, what can you offer? Like, what value do you have? Especially if you're a broke guy with no vision, no ambition. Like, what can you do? Like, who wants to have a kid by some broke loser that has no ambition, no vision? I'm sorry, there's enough single mothers in this world. We don't need any more. We don't need any more single mothers, and we sure as hell don't need any more deadbeat dads. So this makes zero sense. Any woman, no matter where you go in the world, is going to have respect for you if you're someone who's worth being respected. This includes the United States of America. Believe it or not, if you carry yourself as someone who deserves to be respected, you will get the respect that you deserve. Now, that's like if me, I'm not a person who club. I don't club. And I'm pretty much at the point in my life where I don't think I'll ever step in a club again unless it's like a fashion show or there's some type of event that's going on there that is suitable for me. And what I mean by that is I'm not going to be hitting on chicks 18, 19. Hey, girl, you want a drink? No, you don't deserve respect for that, man. Let's be real. Like, if I want to meet a woman, I'm going to go to a daytime event, a marketplace. Like in South Africa, I go to daytime markets. I go to vegan places. There's suitable places to meet a person. Even if you're going to like, you can go to different cultural events, festival events, things of that nature. Like, let's be honest out here. Do more respectable things, and you might get the respect you feel you deserve. And then the next thing he said is, and I'm gonna just land it on this because this is just so dumb. This is so dumb. American women cheat and just use you for your money. I think you find that everywhere. I've heard horror stories in every country I've been. I've lived in South Korea. I lived in Colombia. I lived in Panama. I lived in South Africa. I was in Botswana for a little bit. Now I'm in Zambia. I've been to Jamaica. I've been to Cozumel. I've been to London. I've been to Amsterdam. Let me see. I've been to Iraq. I've been to Kuwait. I've been to, I think I'm missing a couple of places, but you get the gist. I've been to quite a few places. You hear these horror stories everywhere. So to say that American women are the ones going to cheat and use your money, no. Some of them, yes. But then it goes back to, where is your dating pool at? And then also, like, look at some of these habits of some of these guys that's telling you this stuff. I didn't think there was going to ever be another rise of the pickup artists, the dating coaches and things like that, because at one point in the late 90s, early 2000s, you saw a big rise of it. It was real big. You saw the TV shows on MTV, VH1, and then it just died off. And now you're seeing a rise of it again, and they're using this passport bro movement, which I still don't really understand fully. If you're a passport bro, let me know in the comments and try to explain to me what it is really. And like, I don't even mind getting on a live and we talk together and explain to me what is an actual passport bro, because I'm seeing too many different things representing passport bro. And I'm just being honest with it, I don't like it one bit, especially these guys that are sex pats going around just traveling, looking for sex workers. These guys is just using that as a way to bash black women. I don't understand anything about that. But like, you will see these, I don't even want to say scandalous, it's just opportunistic people no matter where you go. It's the same way you have opportunistic guys in every country you go to. You have those cheap guys. You have those guys who's going to try to use you, take advantage of you. Like, nothing's new under the sun. And we really have to understand, we live on the planet Earth. What happens in one country happens in every country. Like, not much is going to be different. And the thing that I was going to say, the thing like with passport bros like this dude is, the funny thing is they talk about women, Black American women, just wanting to use them for money. Yet they go overseas and they're dating sex workers. Make it make sense. Please make it make sense. They're not out here meeting normal women. They're not out here looking for women that are working, that are in school, that are trying to better their lives. They're going for cheap sex workers. So why didn't you just find that in the United States? You can find it in the US. Like, just go search for it. I'm pretty sure, like, just find a bad neighborhood, one of the hoods in your neighborhood, one of the ghetto areas, you can probably find it. Like, so please make this make sense for me. Can someone help me make sense to this? Black American women just want you for your money. Yet a lot of these guys go overseas just to sleep with. Let me not even say sleep with, to pay for cheap sex workers. Can someone make it make sense for me? Because it's not, the math isn't mathing for me. And yet they want to sit here and tell other black men on what they should be doing to better their life and to be able to find the love of their life. You're not going to find the love of your life in a sex worker. Let's be very clear. You're not going to find the love of your life in an OnlyFans girl. You're not going to find the love of your life in a webcam model. People who make fast money expect that fast money on a consistent basis. They're just going to want money. Those are people that are opportunistic. They're not going to give you anything that you want. And if you really want to find someone that you can build a happy, healthy, loving relationship with, you need to change the way you're looking for people. Don't go overseas just hopping on Tinder. Don't go overseas just looking for the big booty, the big breast. Look for someone that you can actually communicate with. Look for someone that you can actually go out on a date and y'all have such a great time that you're laughing and talking. You don't even know how many hours pass by. Look for someone that completes you to where then when you're no longer around them, you're missing and longing for them. That's when you're going to find love. Just because they speak Spanish or they were raised in Africa or they're European, that doesn't mean shit. Like, even here in Zambia, I'm pretty sure if I go, like, I don't live too far from one of the big, I guess you can call it not nightclub, but it's like the big social gathering called Granddaddy's. I'm pretty sure if I went there tonight, it's a Friday night, I'm going to find women that want me to buy them drinks. I'm going to find women that are looking for fast money. There's no difference in any major nightclub in Los Angeles, in any major nightclub in Dallas, Texas, in Las Vegas, in Medellin, Colombia, and Panama City, Panama. We live in the same world. You're going to find the same type of people in the same environments. I'll guarantee you they're listening to the same type of music. They have the same type of role models. It's like, come on, man. Let's be real here. And guys, it's time to step up and be a man. If you really want someone that you can have a relationship with, go look for them. Don't go chasing after someone who doesn't want you. And speaking of that, make sure you watch my next video that I'm going to drop out about why you should not be chasing after women. I'm just going to leave that here because I thought this was going to be a fun video, and this kind of just pisses me off. It's like, this is what Black American women are having to deal with back there now. They got to defend themselves against this stupidity. Like, come on, man. Let's be real. You know how many Black American women I met that are engineers, doctors, lawyers, social workers, teachers, people out here that are doing things for the communities. And they got to be compared to this shit. This is just BS. Like, I'm just going to leave the video here. Just remember this. I'm Jason, and success is simple once you know how.